And good morning, people. Welcome back to Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. Unfortunately, it was just properties that I got in those things, and I know there are a whole lot more hacker cases for Mirai to do, but I honestly am sort of just... The amount of time it takes to just get one is ridiculous, and having to do each of these every time, because if you don't do them, as far as I'm aware, they don't disappear. So, yeah. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that. And it takes, what, 40 minutes to just do one investigation? It'll take... I did a quick check to see how many I've got left, and if I get one with each investigation, it's still going to take me something like 10 hours to get them all. Which is a long time. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm willing to do that. Would be nice, but the fact that the rewards aren't really that amazing, they're all stuff that I can buy. I think I'm just going to leave it. Let's move on to Terriermon's exclusive scoop though. Want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. Master Disc and a Master Guard. Along with every other Digimon. This Toemon's not so bad, just wants to see if we can get along. And, well, basically we're going to go together. Since, well, Terriermon wants to just eat together, sleep together, be together all the time, and just do stuff like that. There's another case though, which is going to take place on top of this one. And Terriermon's going to come along. Tracking down and arresting the criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today at around 2 PM, diner took up and left without paying for their meal. Was here in the cafe with the husband, dealing with customers, and the husband was cooking. About 5 minutes to 2, went to the back door to go and phone a friend and left the husband in charge of the cafe. Heard a voice cry from inside the cafe saying it's a dine and dash, so immediately hang up and went back to the cafe. The husband wasn't there when she got back, so he had run off to find the criminal. There had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but 4 of the customers had gone. So she went out looking for them and, well, she gathered them. These are the 4. They even admit to having been in the cafe at the time. But she can't work out who it is. One of them is the criminal, she's sure of that. We just need to figure out which one it is. Happened at 2 PM exactly. Had almost finished and got up to go to the restroom. Heard it's a dine and dash and there was a commotion in the cafe. Had nothing to do with her. Put down the money and left. The shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Nishino is not a criminal, she's a beautiful woman, fell in love, blah blah blah. Someone shouted out it's dine and dash and Nishino left the cafe. Obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. He was the one that yelled out it's a dine and dash. The cafe owner man heard him and went running after the criminal. So he went straight to the counter, placed money there and then left. Could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. Tried to run after her too, but lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Another person named Yotsuya who left about the same time Nishio did. No one behind the till, but I didn't know where to leave the money, but she left it by the register, so Nishio did it as well, and then followed her out the cafe. Heard someone shout dine and dash, but don't know who. Sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. So, who is the perpetrator? The answer is Ichihara. Two of their stories most definitely did not match. Was the man who shouted the waiter or Ichihara? Yeah. He says it was him, the girl says it was definitely the waiter. You would know your husband's voice well, and as you could hear him all the time. He can't, but the cafe waitress couldn't remember if it was her husband that shouted out or not. One of them is lying. One of them is probably the criminal, correct? Well, do we know? It's about the other two. According to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it's kind of been both Ichihara and the waiter. Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. The alibi is backed up by Sanpei as well, because he's left at the same time because he's chasing after Nishio. Seems a lot of that in this game. Also the fact that Yotsuya left the money on the cafe and Nishio left it in the same place. So Ichihara was lying about putting the money on the next to the cashier, or next to the cash tray. So it's Ichihara. There is one person though that can sort of confirm this. And he's right here. And he did. So, fairly easy. Oh, yeah, it's just a matter you've got 4 people find the incorrect, the one that's lying basically, the one that, whose testimony doesn't match up, and Ichihara is the way to go. Or whatever. Yeah, it's not quite over yet. Yeah, he's not real. What, that's 2 people faking to be a cop in this game so far? One with Matayoshi, who tracked down, and this one here. Is there a real cop in this apart from Matayoshi and Date? Catch us if you can. Hang out at the Shibuya subway station so we know where they're going. Medical spray deluxe ×3. I did this before just to figure out what I was doing ahead of time. And this reward was revival capsules last time. I'm not complaining because medical spray deluxes are actually better. Revival capsules though, I only had 2. I got 2 of them. Yeah, that's weird. So here we are. Terrimon's sort of, at least this Terrimon's sort of a kind soul. He's not really that well versed in the evils of the world. He's, for one, a Digimon that's not used to it, and 2, I would say fairly young, being a rookie. So let's pat him on the head for a little bit. Let's calm him down. Let's get to the bottom of this area, and it is literally the bottom, and go fight these people. We are basically going to the very end of this, back where we fought. This, I can't remember who we faced here. want to say Dynasmon, but I can't be certain. Anyways, I'm going to meet you at the end of this because I sort of need to actually get there. Won't take me long, not with high security up. So yeah, see you in a moment. Oh no, this one was Crusadermon. You can tell by the flowers on the area. But here they are. We managed to find them. Not exactly hard. This isn't a large area and you can get through it fairly easily. Well, they happen to be hackers as well. They're the better Digimon masters, as we'll see. They do have a fairly powerful Digimon. Here's Ground Locomon. Mega level data, lightning or thunder, whatever it is. Nice obedient little slave. Don't know about you, but if you're that kind of hacker, we have no trouble finishing this. And well, yeah, I've brought Grand Kawagamon, Lilithmon, Leopard mode. This is going to be all Lilithmon and Grand Kawagamon, though. Does have a fair amount of physical defense. Unfortunately, I have skills that actually go bypass all of this. And with a very low magical defense, yeah. This fight isn't too much. 20,000 experience though is a fair amount. 32,000 yen as well, which is useful, I could use that. And of course his medal. And for a pretty minor fight, that's a bit of a special ending. Unfortunately, his Ground Locomon's sort of being punished for someone else's misdeeds. We're your friend, Terraemon. So they're gone. Whether it comes out for the good or the bad is up to them now. And we've got to make an apology to Terriermon. We haven't exactly shown him the best side of humans. We haven't been too bad, but everything else he's seen so far isn't exactly great. We do. We're probably one of the best groups for it. Well, Nokia and Arata aren't too bad, but we're probably the most public. Which is odd for being a detective agency, but there you go. Yeah, I think we can do that one. So, Terriermon's exclusive scoop finished. The Master Disc and the Master Guard. So, the Master Disc is actually a fairly nice piece of equipment. We've had these discs that do multiple stats. The Master one does all stats. It's not as much as a normal disc, only about half as much, but it does do every single stat. So if you're wanting a bit of everything, there's your disc. The Master Guard, I believe I already got one of these, yeah. All attributes damage minus 5%, so if you want a bit of defensive power on everything, there you go. To be honest, I'm not really too sure how good these are. If you know what you're going up against, I would just get one of these, one of the deluxe specialty things. Such as if you're going against electric attacks, Electric Guard Deluxe, minus 28% straight up. These barriers are likely good as well. I know I've used the sleep barrier as quite a bit, well, once or twice in this game already. I could have used the others fairly well as well. So, yeah. Next up though, we still do have great challenges. We've got the comeback show to do, and these 7 deadly sin ones. We're going to ignore those for a minute, and we're going to take a break from cases. We're going to go up to the arena. I've got a sort of bone to pick with the Flame Digimon at the end of this Gold Cup. Okay. Revenge time. Of course, I do need to hit my actual moves. Oh yeah, this is going to be so much better. I can actually survive this fight. And there we go. So, Flamedramon medal, 4,500 experience, 7,300 yen, and the reward for the gold cup. Brave Point C. Is that it? A little bit of experience in a disc, I suppose. So, next time, let's jump into the other cups. Let's see what else we've got available. What is next, actually? Platinum Cup.